Well, guys, there's definitely some very, very disturbed people that are out there on the streets. And these people, no doubt, need to be locked up, institutionalized, whatever you want to call it. But they shouldn't be out there on the streets. Now, this story we're going to be talking about actually happened in Fort Worth, Texas, in the Dallas area. And a man now is dead and another man was naked. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, this is weird. But the man that died was actually beat to death with his own firewood. Now, I'm curious how the naked man even got to the place that he was at. It doesn't make much sense to me, except that the guy that was naked, something was wrong with him. Something was clearly wrong with this man. And now he's actually been arrested for murder. Now, the man that did the murdering was a black man. He actually attacked the other man, who's a white man, with his own firewood. And he made some statements. And I don't know if this man was high or what, but it became deadly. It became very, very deadly. So we're going to be talking about that in this video. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Just starts at $5 per month. Member live stream every Friday, which is tomorrow, which is Friday. So we're going to have a member live stream 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're watching on Rumble, make sure you guys hit that join button, get access to the same thing. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. Check this out, guys. Fort Worth delivery driver beaten to death with firewood by a naked man. Yeah, you read that correctly right there. A delivery driver was beaten to death with firewood by a naked man. And I'm pretty sure when this delivery driver saw the naked man, he's probably thinking, wait a minute, what is going on right here? Well, let's read the details right here, guys. And this is a picture of the man that was killed on the left. And this is the naked man right here on the right. And we got his name. His name is Christentus Amandi. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, he killed this man right here on the left. It says here, a man in Fort Worth, Texas, was reportedly beaten to death by a naked man wielding the same firewood the man was attempting to deliver to a home on Saturday night. According to Fox 4, 27-year-old Christentus Omandi was arrested and charged with murder, aggravated assault of a security officer, and obstruction in connection to the death. He has been held on a $312,000 bond. Yeah. So here we go right here. It goes into details right here. It says officers were called to a home on Wendover Drive on Saturday night in response to multiple calls about an assault. Police discovered 51-year-old father and delivery driver Scotty Jackson dead in the front yard of the home with severe blunt force trauma to his head and neck. The homeowner told police that he had called Jackson to buy firewood, who arrived later with a U-Haul filled with wood. The homeowner said that Jackson arrived. A naked man, later identified as Armandi, approached him. The homeowner recalled the attack. Quote, "This naked man is 3 inches from my face, holding a key up to me, yelling at me that I was on his property. He never wants to see me again. I should leave." Scott then replied, quote, "No, this is his property and his house. Just let us unload firewood because it's cold outside." Now, this past weekend, it was extremely cold. Extremely cold. Now, up there in Fort Worth, it gets more cold. Actually, you know what? This Saturday, so it may not have been the big freeze. So we just got over a huge freeze out here in Texas But that was really like the last 2 days. So that wasn't during the freeze. But still, wintertime, it does get cold. Okay. Anyway, the homeowner told police that at that moment, Armandi pushed him and hit Jackson with a piece of wood repeatedly and dumping a wheelbarrow on him. Armandi chased the homeowner back inside his house, where he reportedly watched Armandi walk back to Jackson and beat him to death with firewood. Officers noted in police documents that other witnesses and video surveillance confirmed the homeowner's account of the incident. The arrest warrant affidavit said Armandi went into an Airbnb on the same street, inside which a female tenant later told police that she was doing laundry when Armandi, who she recognized as a tenant, staying in another room, ran into the house yelling at her. What was wrong with this guy? The woman told officers that he attempted to force his way into her room, yelling, quote, "I'll beat your ass. I'm going to F you up." When police arrived, Armandi was still attempting to break into her room and was told to leave. Armandi continued to yell at the officer as he left. So maybe if the officers didn't arrive in time, maybe this lady would have got killed also. Armandi was eventually detained after police deployed a taser. Jackson's daughter, Casey DeLeon, told Fox 4, quote, "I remember telling my boyfriend something is wrong. My dad always calls me. I'll never be able to call my dad again." Man, it's sad. "I'll never be able to see him. At this moment, I have so much hate and so much anger," she said. "I just hope that justice is served. That's all I want for my dad." Armandi has a criminal history that includes evading arrest and reportedly held a security guard at gunpoint in 2023 in Tarrant County. And it did set up a GoFundMe for the man that lost his life. I mean, this is crazy, man. Crazy. All he was doing was delivering wood to a man, and then this nutcase just pops out of nowhere and starts making threats and then attacks him. Folks, that's why you got to be armed. You must be armed. You have the right to bear arms, even though the left wants to take away your constitutional rights to bear arms. You must protect yourself. Now, I don't know if the man was armed. Doesn't sound like he was. But if he was armed, he could have stopped the man from attacking him. This is sad, man. This Christian Toos Armandi guy, yeah, he needs to never see the light of day. And in Texas, we do have the death penalty. But I don't know if he's going to plead insanity or what. Something's not right with this guy. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Rest in peace to this man that lost his life, Mr. DeLeon. And you guys can see there that his daughter definitely hurting. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.